while I am sure that Mississippi is not the only one experiencing such a beautiful moon, this early morning moon reminds me of the song Mississippi Moon Shining Through the Haze. Almost reach and touch it. Good morning. The rain's coming down pretty good right now. They're telling us that the weather will continue to deteriorate and the temperature will continue to drop. North of us has got a little winter weather mix possible. I think we're just gonna get some rain and some colder temperatures. We are still recovering a little bit at our house. Unfortunately, we have to get out and put some hay out for the cows before the weather gets even worse. So this ought to be fun with this rain coming down. Let's see what happens. Well, managed to get 3 bales out in some pretty cold rain. I did not fall in love with the fact that when you open the gate to the barn where the hay is, all the cows pile in there and you got to get off the tractor, run the cows out, get the hay, go put it out, come back and do it all over again. Those cows act like they deserve somewhere to warm and dry too. It's Sunday and it's a very odd Sunday for me and my family because we didn't go to church today. We are still a little weak and sickly, and we definitely don't want to expose anyone else too early. We should be good to go for the first of the week, and got a pretty busy week next week with tournaments out of town for basketball as we begin to get into that craziness that is the end of basketball season, which tournament after tournament after tournament, and a lot of travel and a lot of long days at the gym. Skylar and Jaycie have gone over to the farm to take care of the horse, check on things. We have been very thankful that we have a driver in the house other than Jessica and I that feels better than we do, that can drive the kids around and take care of things. Jasper's still nursing an ankle injury from basketball Tuesday night, and he's not able to get around too well, so he didn't go with them. But we are glad that even on days when it is not like we would like for it to be, weeks like this week where it's not easy because of sickness and that sort of thing, that everybody pulls together, family strong, and gets it done. Jaycie and Skylar just got back from feeding. Jaycie, how's the weather out there?
It's freezing.
It's freezing. How did Sassy look?
Very amped up. She's really hyper.
Made you want to go for a trail ride in this wind?
No.
No, not really. Well, glad that's done. Get in and stay warm now, huh? Well, the gate to the ryegrass is open early on a 35-degree Monday morning in South Mississippi. And these cows are saying, thank you. Thank you very much. This is a new calf. I'm not sure who Mama is. She's looking for her, or he, or it. Looks like a good little heifer. Good morning. Welcome to the world. Yeah, find your mama. Hey there. Hey there. Hey. Hey. Good looking, healthy girl. Is there anything better than a girl and her horse? She's got her out on the pond dam and just letting her stretch her legs a little bit, because she's normally in here, and as you can see, it's sizable, but not necessarily a lot of area to get exercise in. So until we get these fences finished, we have to get her out and walk her a little bit and work her. I really desperately need to get my round pen set up so that I can start giving her good exercise every day. But this is really good for both Sassy and Jaycie to get out here and connect again and maybe get the rust off. Don't let her get her head down like that. So good morning. It is Tuesday, I think. It is. It's Tuesday. And my health is seemingly much better this morning. Got a little bit more strength. I'm over at the place where we're keeping our horses. We're working on to get the rest of our horses moved, and just looking at some scenarios here. The gentleman who built all this did a really good job of putting it together. Everything just kind of flows from one pen to the next. If you are familiar with working colts and that sort of thing, you already know that, especially if you're starting them, halter breaking them, working with them in the very beginning, that there are a lot of things that are necessary to be able to handle them. One of those things is being able to move them without putting your hands on them initially. So I was just over here looking at this setup and just wanted to say that, man, there's some people in this world that have already left us. The gentleman who designed all this has gone on to be with the Lord, and man, he did a fantastic job with setting this place up. Now, he had cattle here, not horses, but it would work and does work real well for whatever you want to do. And Jaycie and I are considering, we've been discussing maybe getting a couple of young colts to start under saddle and see if there is a market at all for that anymore. I was just kind of looking at the setup here and realizing that, man, people don't build things like they used to. Every single board in this barn, that is the stalls and the haul run, the alleyway you may call it, every bit of it is screwed together or bolted through sizable either 4x4s or 6x4s, and it's 2x6 wood on the outside making the fence. Now that's going to help with what we need to do, because there's not a lot of changes we'll have to make. There's a couple of repairs we'll make to make it safer for horses, but for the most part, this place is really set up well. And that leads me to this thought process of, you know, as we work the land, as we build fences, as we do the things that we need to do, doing it right is important, because whether I am the one who will benefit from that or someone after me, building things to last, building things in the correct way, doing things with vision is a big deal to me. And I hope that I'm always successful in doing things the right way. I tend to get in a hurry sometimes and want things to get done right now. Can't wait to learn from you guys and hopefully build something that is bigger than me and that will last maybe generations. Hey, Jessica is making some Mexican cornbread, and me and Jasper had run to the farm to help out with clearing out a place where we got to fix a fence row. I got back, she's already in the process, but she's working on it a little bit here. She's gonna tell you what all she puts in her Mexican cornbread.
Well, I've used a Mexican style cornbread mix since we have ball games tonight and we're looking for just a quick thrown together meal, but I put my own ingredients or my spin on it. I add eggs and milk and a can of the Mexi corn, Southwest corn, with corn and peppers and stuff in it, and then I've added some mozzarella cheese that I've chopped up from mozzarella cheese slices that I had on hand, and I'll just spray a pan and put this in the oven.
And it will be delicious. All right, so this is some, you tell me what it is and you'll do a better job.
It is a buffalo chicken tender. Instead of doing buffalo chicken wings, I just did the boneless chicken tenders, added butter and sour cream and Louisiana hot sauce, salt, pepper, garlic, throw in the oven for 30 minutes on 350.
All right, and what is this other yummy goodness right there?
This is just some ingredients I had on hand to make a pumpkin spice cake. I had a plain white cake mix and I added a box of pumpkin spice instant pudding and some evaporated milk, eggs, oil, mixed it together with some butterscotch chocolate chip. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and add some chopped up mozzarella to this, only because I'm in a hurry. I'm gonna go ahead and stick it in the oven so I can go get dressed for basketball.
All right, so later we will try to get a video of her actually putting this stuff together, but timing just didn't work out today. Hope you enjoyed. This is the final result of the delicious meal Jessica was preparing. Buffalo chicken, green beans, and Mexican cornbread.
Cake right here, pumpkin spice cake. You don't get any better than this, especially for a thrown together meal.
Good morning. It's about 4:30 in the morning, and I've been up for about 30 minutes. One of those mornings where you wake up and you get to think about everything you have to do, and you say, hey, let me get up and get started, because right now I'm burning daylight, and it's not even daylight. But anyway, me and John Wayne's enjoying a cup of joe, and I've been thinking about how good it is to be able to sit here on a early morning and not hear sirens or the sounds of streets, but I do hear some dogs barking. But we are blessed in America, period. Those of us who get to experience the rural life and the country life, we are blessed, and I hope we realize that. I've been in here about 5 minutes, and I heard something and looked up, and Jessica had joined me. She's not fond of waking up and realizing I'm already gone, so she's come to finish out her nap. So say good morning. Can't beat that.
Teddy Roosevelt said, "The only one who makes no mistakes is the one who never tries." The truth is, I make plenty. In fact, if we were tallying mistakes, it would be overwhelming, no doubt, because of my family,
And because of my faith in God, I keep trying. I keep going. Solomon told us in the book of Ecclesiastes, whatsoever our hand findeth to do, do it with all thy might. Well, as we close out another video, I want to say to you, we may not get it right, but it's not because we're not trying. So, as I stare at a picture my family made for me last Christmas, I just want to say, family truly is priceless. Love is God's gift. And above all, God is good all the time. Thank you for watching. Go to our YouTube page, like, subscribe, and hit that little bell for alerts when we release another video. God bless.